They had already started decorating the streets in Liverpool in preparation for the coronation. Union Jack tea towels were hung out of tenement windows. A flag was unfurled and hoisted up a pole outside the Cunard building. Splashes of red, white and blue had begun to brighten up the city. Crepe paper wound around lampposts and streamers threaded through railings. A picture of a smiling soon-to-be crowned Queen Elizabeth, stuck amongst towers of treacle and condensed milk, cheered up a corner shop window. Packets of jelly and spam took their places in bare larders, next to bottles of lemonade and ingredients for Victoria sponge cakes. Babby Delaney glanced up at the bunting tied from lamppost to lamppost, already edged in soot and twitching in the breeze. Along the dock road, someone had daubed "God Bless the Queen" on the end of terrace wall. Babby was wearing her old communion dress. She was 10 years old, and now it strained at the seams and rode up her thighs, exposing white flesh. But she didn't care. Her mother, Violet, had nipped the dress in at the waist with a red sash, bought blue brocade for £1 from the raggy shop, and stitched it around the hem. "Ma'am, what sarnies you made da today?" Babby asked. A milky sun rode high over the Mersey, and Babby raised her face to it, feeling the warmth on her cheeks. This heat would bring out more of her freckles, stipple the slope of her nose with them. By instinct, she searched out for her mother's hand and grasped it tightly as they walked together, falling into a steady rhythm. "Ma'am?" "The usual," Violet answered. "Banana and sugar butty. Dad won't be eating them. You know what the cheeky beggars do?" Babby, her eyes bright with curiosity, waited for a moment, then shook her head. "They put all their carry-outs in a big pile, and they choose another fella's to eat. That way they get a different sarnie each day. Might even get a bit of boiled beef if he's lucky." "Ah, none's as good as yours, ma'am," said Babby loyally. "I don't know about that," replied Violet, laughing. When they got to the Boot Inn, they found Jack, back early from the morning shift at Graving Dock, leaning against the stone wall outside, sunning himself, the gentle breeze blowing his straw-coloured hair upwards to a peak. He seemed older than his 37 years, but despite the 2 deep grooves between his eyebrows and the hollow cheeks, he was still a good-looking man, broad-shouldered, calm-featured, with strong, graceful limbs, light blue eyes, and a lopsided smile that revealed neat white teeth. "Da!" yelled Babby. She ran towards him and he knelt and opened his arms wide, ready to scoop her up. "Oh, don't you flamin' dare! Babby's coronation dress!" cried Violet. He looked cleaner than usual. There was no dirt wedged under his fingernails, no soot on his face from handling the carbon off the boats, but she was still relieved to see him wipe his hands on his trousers. He laughed, chucking his daughter under her chin. "Oh, you look a picture, sweetheart. Not often we see you in a dress, is it, love? Them hobnail boots look a bit queer with it, though. We'll get you some fancy shoes." Babby laughed and twirled, the dress spinning out at the waist. She didn't see her mother shoot a glance at Jack. "Brought you butties?" said Babby. "Ta, love," he said, taking the newspaper-wrapped parcel. "You best be off," Violet said. "I've left our Hannah sleeping in the pram in the backyard. Pat's minding her, but she'd be waking any minute." "Ah, your dress is grand, Babby," Jack said, placing his palms flat against his daughter's cheeks as he spoke into her face. Her eyes met his with a fixed, level gaze. Then he glanced down, took her hand, turned it over in his. "What's this stuff all over your fingers?" She grinned. "Glue. Mam let me and Pat cut out a picture of Queen Elizabeth from the Echo. We got flour and water, mixed it all up in a bowl, and then we stuck the Queen on the back of the tea tray, and we've put it up in the window of the front room so everyone can see it when they walk past. It was Mam's idea." "Was it now?" he said, exchanging a smile with Violet. Then he added, "Can't wait to have a look at that. I'll be back later." "You singing in the pub when you've finished work? Can I come back and watch?" Babby asked. "No, love," he said. "Please?"